Hello everyone, and once again welcome back to the 6th episode of recreating Coconut Mall in Theme Park Tycoon. If you guys can remember from the last episode, we went ahead and remade the entire first floor of the first hallway, adding in a total of 9 different shops, which some of them being absolutely incredibly detailed, and by the end we went ahead and finished the entire first floor. Now, showing what I did, yeah, I said it isn't going to be something you guys would have liked, but to be fair, it makes everything a lot easier as we don't have to really create a bunch more shops. So apologies if you don't like it. If you do want to see something different, which the only other idea I would think of is just grab all of the shops we have so far created and just mix them up around here, do let me know if you guys do want to see that, as I will change it if you want that. But with all said and done, let's go and continue in today's new episode. Now for the first store we're going to create, this was by the Burger Dog. He suggested we go ahead and do a barber shop. Now off the bat already that seems like it probably shouldn't even be possible in here, but don't worry, I can make it possible. Now for the start here, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to first go ahead and create pretty much the desk area where they keep all the tools and stuff. Now these chairs here are going to be real interesting ones. I'm not going to place the chairs exactly. I'm just going to go and start on creating the main ones themselves. Now I'm trying to go and do something a little bit like this. I don't know what, but just trying. Now we can do something like this as a handle. Then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and make something like, we'll go and just grab the simple body. Yo, this looks, hold on. And now, oh, would you look at that? That looks absolutely amazing. But then there's still one more. We need that little kickstool thing. As if you know one thing about these chairs here is they usually have themselves, and if we just simply add something like that, it's a little one of those kick thingies to lower down the chair. And there we go. Just look at this. This is incredible. There we go. And then we're just going to go ahead and give this thing a little one of these. Just going to make this a little bit darker here. Sadly, we don't have anything that could actually give off a reflection because, well, they're just not in the game. Now I'm going to use the same chairs over here as like a little waiting section. And luckily in Mario Kart they do actually have their own sign, the Bros Barbershop. This is what we're calling it because they already have one, so we're going to use it. But there we have it. The first custom store that you guys asked for is all finished, a barbershop. This looks incredible. I personally love this. For the next one here that's going to go and be added, this was an idea from Reese Rundown. He suggested we go ahead and create a one-up factory. Now obviously you couldn't really make a factory in a shop, so what we're just simply going to go ahead and fiddle around with it and make it more so a one-up shop. But first, the hardest part is creating that one-up, so let's do that real quick. I think we're just having to go with this. It's going to look a lot like, I don't know why it looks like that, but it's probably just going to have to look like this. Actually, I just thought of an idea. This might work. Now that does definitely look a little weird, but honestly, I think this could work. So let me go ahead and see. Like, this looks so much better. I really love this. It doesn't look like it has headphones or something. It genuinely looks solid. I love this right now. So we're going to go ahead and definitely use this. I'm just going to make this like a whole shelf or something where we can try to put them in. I think it'll work. Put this here, and then we can also go ahead and put these here. Wait. And would you look at that? Finally, this actually turned out a lot better than I expected. And we're just going to copy it over here and make it the same because, well, already too much work has been done on trying to go ahead and create the mushroom itself. So we're going to have it just another one back here. And for one last thing, we're going to go ahead and add the final sign. Now I'm just going to make this a blue so it can match, I don't know. And there we go, the one-up mushroom car insurance group. We're just doing this because it's the only kind of banner that there is that could go ahead and that has a green mushroom and not a red or blue one for some reason. Now before adding this second shelf here of just saying one-ups, I did originally think of making the 6-up, 6 life from Mario Galaxy, which is more of a red one. You can get it kind of like a Luma, but we're not doing that because that would pretty much be impossible due to the star we'd have to go ahead and create, and I'm really not going to want to go through that. Now, as originally I did say before, we're not going to be able to do all of the stores that you guys suggested. Some of the choices you guys did give are pretty much impossible or would make absolutely no sense. So because of that, and to go ahead and just make this kind of even, we're adding 2 stores, one on this side and one on the other side as just one we've already created. We're going to add the seabed that was all the way down on that side. And as well for the final one, we're just simply going to go ahead and create the flower markets And we still have 4 stores that are going to be completely new. Now, one idea from Banana VRFS was to go ahead and create a grocery store, and well, that's already difficult enough because we cannot make objects really that small, so we're going to improvise. And since this is a Mario Kart level, we're going to do pretty much the same thing we did with the 1-ups over here, and instead of it just being 1-ups, we're going to have as many of the power-ups as we can, such as a fire flower, maybe it's a propeller suit, maybe it's a penguin suit, but that's going to be what we're going to do for this store, and this store is most definitely going to have the most work out of all of them. So for the power-ups we're going to go ahead and include in this store, we're going to include 6 total. So let's go ahead and first get started on the regular mushroom, as that is going to be the easiest of the bunch. Why is it the easiest of the bunch? Well, because I can do that, and there we go. Now for the second one, which is going to be the golden mushroom, this is going to be a little bit different as we have to make some sort of a crown on top, which is going to be a little bit of detail left. Now with finishing touches here for the crown, I think this looks really good, so let's color that all up. Now just the final thing we have to go ahead and add. Now that's what we want. That definitely gives it a lot more shine like we did with the diamonds. And look at that. That is absolutely amazing. I really love this. I don't care what you guys think of this mushroom. There isn't any other possible mushrooms we could do that could make it work. So we're just going to do the regular mushroom, the golden mushroom, and the poison mushroom from the first game. Those are going to be the 3 mushrooms we're doing. I'm completely fine with them. They're all solid. The golden mushroom obviously is my favorite. The crown really is nice. Alright, so there's going to be probably a slight change of plan into this. And that's because since we're going to be having 3 mushrooms technically on the right side, I thought it would be fitting to go ahead and do 3 flowers on the other side. So we're going to do that instead. Now, we just keep on making these things smaller. I think it'll work. Which as of right now, it does seem to be working. So we're just going to keep on doing that. And then we can make the ice black, and it looks blocky, but honestly, you can't really do much more. And now we're going to go ahead and just start making, I guess you'd go ahead and say, the little plant bits of it. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it like this for now. If it could be better, I'll make sure to go ahead and change it. Now, since I said we're going to do 3 mushrooms, 3 flowers, we're going to do that. And the next one is going to be the second most known flower, and that is going to be the ice flower. Which that is pretty much it. That took like 5 seconds to do. Once again, we're doing this simply because it just matches well. But just like the mushroom side, we're not going to go ahead and make 3 simple ones. We're going to make a special one. And now that one is one of the ones we did say we were originally going to do, which we are going to do. And that's going to be the cloud flower. Holy, I may just have already done it. That was quick. That's going to be it for the flowers section over here. Cloud flower, ice flower, and fire flower. Bruh, how is there too many items? What the heck? There's literally nothing around it. So now apparently we can't go ahead and fill in these 2 spots for some unknown reason. So we're only just going to go ahead and leave it like this. Make it seem like 2 of the flowers have already been taken. I think we have an image for that. We're going to go to the tropical grocery. That's what we're going to do it for. And this as well took way too long to do. Let's finally go on to the next one. Now the shop that we're going to go ahead and create here was suggested by Scarbin. Is going to go ahead and make a Wii shop. And I was actually really controversial about making this store because making Wii things or whatever, it's going to be really difficult because we can't go really small with the primitives as they can't go any smaller. So we're just going to have to see what we can do with this. So I'm just going to go ahead and try to make a Wii console right here. I might be able to do something with this. This here might actually look kind of solid. Little bit darker, so it's an actual button. And even though I really didn't put anything, honestly, that's kind of good. So with what we have here, this honestly looks kind of solid. So I'm just going to put some more up here, so it looks like there's a bunch of Wii consoles in this one to buy. Now for this one, we're going to go ahead and make a Wii remote. Now I'm going to use these spheres as like the buttons for them. Now if I just do something like that, and that honestly looks pretty solid right now. And just for the extra little bit of detail, we're going to go ahead and add the 4 dots that are at the bottom, so it's kind of like the power stuff. And there we go. That is a Wii remote, and this is actually really impressive. I am so impressed by this. And now we're actually going to go ahead and make this one black instead. We're going to have the white remotes and then the black ones. And I know people are going to be questioning like, oh, why do you have white remotes and not black remotes? Like, come on, guys. Now I could go ahead and make both these, maybe a different one, maybe a Wii wheel, maybe a nunchuck, but both of those will be way too difficult. And secondly, take way too long to make. So we're just simply going to go ahead and make the regular console and remote. That's all that we do really need. So yeah, But finally, the Wii store has been finished. This looks incredible. I love it. Let's move on to the next one. Now for the store that's going to go ahead and be here, this idea was from Toaster Tart. We're going to go ahead and make a burger shop. Now we do already have a pizza restaurant that's over there. So the layout that's going to be for this, it's kind of going to be similar because, well, we can't really make this too big. Also, to go ahead and add a I'm going to go ahead and add a bookshelf here. This is a little thing for some people here to do. We're going to go ahead and put the table here. Now, something I really did not expect is exactly how difficult it is to make a bloody grill for some reason. So I don't know why, but honestly, it kind of looks fine. And it'll look solid. All we gotta do is add some fire and it'll look good. Now, if we just bring it like that, and that looks solid for the fire, I really like that. We're just gonna go ahead and add a cup. We're just gonna add a couple cups here. And well, there you go. This is gonna be a little burger grill we're gonna have. This looks nice. I mean, it's not too different. It's not too different from the pizza grill, but this does definitely look really nice. Now, I have no idea what we can name this. I've been thinking of things, so I think if anything, all we're gonna do is just keep it like this. This is gonna go ahead and be the second store of Mario's Pizza Grill's chain. But now with that said and done, we have the final store right here. Now for the final store here, what I think we may go ahead and do, we are going to go ahead and make this my store. I don't know why I want to, I just want to. But the real question here is, what are we going to go ahead and do for this store? Well, to be honest, I have absolutely no idea. Honestly, I think I'm just going to put in a couple statues of me because, well, it just makes sense to have that in a store about me. And in full honesty, I'm just going to put a bunch of statues down. And that's literally all it's going to be for the store. Yes, this is a lame excuse for a store, but okay, my bad. I cannot think of anything else to put in here. Now, obviously, we still have 3 stores here that could have been custom stores, but I didn't do them because of one of 3 reasons. 1, it didn't make sense to put it in such a small space. 2, it would have been near impossible to do something like that. And 3, I just need this video done and out already because this is taking way too long. But pretty much with that said, I'm going to go ahead and finally end the episode here. If you guys did enjoy, please go ahead and make sure to like and subscribe. It shows a massive amount of support and shows that you guys really want to keep on seeing even more of this kind of content. And it really helps me out personally as well to go ahead and keep on growing this channel and shows that all this hard work is doing something. And I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.